Hey, yo, what's really good, University of Miami Hurricane football fans? It's your boy Alonzo, 1219, aka Hurricane Zoe, back in the building. Um, Going to talk about a little bit of the video that I seen yesterday when it came to that I seen today when it came to Coach Lashley giving his content on what his offense is going to look like, what it's supposed to look like, how it's supposed to run. So we're definitely gonna get into that today. Most definitely interested in everything he had to say about that. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Hopefully everybody can hear me pretty clearly. But we're most definitely gonna get into that. We're gonna get into a few phone calls. But the first thing we're gonna get into, what's going on, Joseph? What's going on, Adam? Saeed, aka Ernest Morgan, 7676. Stop block. Don't block everybody tonight. 76. Don't block everybody tonight, man. Don't block everybody tonight. Let me do some of the blocking. Don't block everybody tonight, man. Miles, what's going on? OG, what's good? Scar Dog, what's going on, my brother? Um, um, but the first thing I'm gonna talk about real quick, like before I get into Lashley's offense, the first thing I'm gonna get into is the early recruits. Okay, we have 13 early recruits. I think that's the most we've ever had in the University of Miami. That's a lot of recruits. I don't have it all the way right. I still can't do a lot of the things that I want to do, but I'm just tinkering and playing a little bit to where it's a lot clearer and you can hear me a lot better. But I am nowhere near where I want to be at. Nowhere near. I want to give you guys the best quality there is. Not one. I'm going to give you guys the best quality that there is out there. Period. Point blank. When it comes to doing this, you guys are gonna get the best quality. I don't care how much money it costs me. I don't care if you put me in a poorhouse. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right. I'm not gonna do it half-assed. And I'm also gonna start reading other articles. You know what I'm saying? Because people seem to like what other people have to say. So I'm gonna read, even though I don't like reading articles where because sometimes they're just replicas. But I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So right now I'm not gonna tell you who wrote this article, but right now Miami has 13 early enrollees, which I think they say that's the most in Miami history. Starting off with Mr. Tyler Van Dyke, 6'3", 215 pounds, out of what's that, Suefield Academy in Connecticut. Behind him we have Don Chaney Jr., running back, officially 6 foot, 207 pounds, out of Miami. What's that, Billion? I can't pronounce the last name, sorry, whatever. Then we have running back Jalen Knighton out of Deerfield Beach, 5'10", 190. Wide receiver Michael Redding, 6'1", 191, out of IMG Academy. Deshaun Washam, 6 foot 170, out of Hewitt Trussville High School in Alabama. Xavier Restrepo, who everybody seems to really like this kid. 5'10", 190. Tight end Dominic Manmark. I can't pronounce his name. I'm gonna call him Dominic Mam. Dominic Mann, 6'4", 231, out of Naples High, another Florida kid. O lineman Jalen Rivers, official height 6'5", 329, out of Oakleaf. Also O lineman Chris Washington, 6'7", 273, which I think is built more for this type of system. 273 is built more for the spread attack, for the up tempo, being able to get, you know what I'm saying, in and out of sets pretty quick. Being able to do those things, I think that's more built for. I think some of the linemen are going to have to get closer to around 300, 310 than the 350s. We also have defensive end Chaz Williams, who I love, out of Oakfield High, 6'4", 240. I think he can be an impact player early. Linebacker Corey Flagg, who I think is going to surprise a lot of people too. 5'11", 223 out of North Shore High School, Texas. And linebacker Austin Cave, official height 6'1", 205, Camden, New Jersey. One thing I can say about it, a lot of guys from that area, that New Jersey area, they do play football more than, the New York City guys. Defensive back Keshawn Washington, official height 6'1", 175 out of South Dade High School. Okay. And we're not going to talk about Shaq Quarterman's and his reasons for why the University of Miami struggled this year. I really don't care to hear for that. I don't care to hear for the excuses and things like that. So, sorry, Shaq. I don't want to hear no excuses on why the University of Miami struggled. We struggled because we were allowed to struggle. That's why we struggled. So I don't want to hear any excuses on that. But the one thing that I did like, if you guys got attention, to go to Canes All Access and listen to goodness gracious, how I'm forgetting oh my goodness gracious. That lets you know where I'm at right now, man. If you got a chance to listen to Lashley talk to the offense, he talked basically about pace, space, and tempo. He talked about being a very aggressive offense. He talked about being he talked about what he showed. He talked about things that he's actually shown. Unlike Coach Dan Enos when he was here, he sold us a bunch of goods. We didn't know what to expect. We thought we knew what to expect out of Coach Dan Enos, but we really didn't know what to expect out of Coach Dan Enos. But at the same time, Lashley talked about what he knows. He talked about what he know, what we've seen from him, and that, to me, that's a big thing, to be able to talk about what we've seen him do. So I think Rhett Lashley is gonna be a huge find. We also hired an offensive line coach. We hired 2 more coaches as well. To be honest with you, man, I don't see no reason 10 or 11. We should have won 10 or 11 games last season. And I don't see no reason. I don't think I'm jumping overboard when I say 10 or 11 wins this season. I'm hoping Nikoski. I'm riding with number 5, Austin. I'm Team Perry. I'm hoping Perry's giving a fair shot, and I'm rooting for a guy who has. Yeah, you can call in. I'm rooting for a guy who has stuck with this program, who did not stick with him, who has stuck with a fan base who turned their backs on him. So I am definitely part of Team Perry. That's who I'm hoping wins the quarterback competition. We shall see. I don't know, but that's who I'm riding with. I'm riding with Team Perry. I'm Team 5 all day long. I'm Team 5 all day. That's who I'm riding with. It is what it is. As of the defense side of the football, I feel like Blake did an excellent job last year. Even though people gave Blake a lot of grief, this offense was horrendous last year, and I believe with a better offense, we'll have a better defense. And even if you don't expect every defense to be, Was LSU the number one rated defense in the nation? Were they the number 10 rated defense in the nation? No, they weren't. So I mean, don't expect everybody's defense. Defense does not win championships anymore. It helps. If you don't score points, you can't win games. That's flat out. If you don't score points, you cannot win games. So defense is a part of winning championships, but defense is not what wins championships. Who was horrible? Who was horrible in the bowl game? Because Jaron Williams played in the bowl game. Jaron Williams started, and then Tate Martell came in. So you can't be talking about Perry. You can't be talking about Perry, Aaron. You can't be. You can't be talking about Perry. It's impossible for you to be talking about Perry. And so with all the guys coming in, also let me look at something else before I take any call-ins real quick. Like, and from my understanding, talks are still going on with Alonzo Highsmith. From as far as I've known, talks are still going on with Highsmith. Thank you, Adam B. Kane. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Okay, Miami welcomes new offensive lineman coach Grand Justice. Over the past weekend, the Hurricanes and Manny Diaz, their new offensive line coach, Grand Justice. This came after previous O-line Butch Berry was let go after 1 year. Justice comes to Miami, spending 2 seasons with UNLV Rebels, O-line coach for both years, as well as offensive coordinator in 2019 on top of his line duties. That past year, Justice Rebels offense was ranked 51st in the nation according to PFF and 21st in run blocking. Okay, now I'm gonna say this. I'm going to say this. I appreciate the $2 donation, Yellow 265. Thank you so much, man. I am going to say this. The one thing that I do when we get some of these teams that have these offensive rankings that are kind of, middle of the pack offensive, but they play in some of these weak conferences, you have to show me. I cannot just say, okay, this guy's going to be a good offensive line coach. UNLV is not known as a basketball school. Someone might probably just try to call. I'm thinking, I don't know. I try to keep my phone away from my Bluetooth. But phone lines are open if anyone wants to call. So and I most definitely prefer donating to PayPal. I am going to get Cash App back up I prefer most of my donations to PayPal, just because the way Super Chat does the 28-day evaluation thing, it makes no sense. One day you can have $800 in your account, and the next day you can have $600 in your account. I have no idea how they do that. They try to explain it to you, but to me it's bullarchy, which is bullarchy. The number is right there in the chat. If you look to the right, if you look to the right hand side of your screen, that's what you can see. You can see the Freedom Cast TV. If you would like to get great streaming TV, all the games, boxing matches, and everything, Freedom Cast TV is right there to the side, right beside the Hurricane Zone logo. You could also see Canesville, which is my boy Streeter, and you can see the number for call-ins, and you can also see the donations. For donations, PayPal me at Canes1219@gmail.com. I most definitely will appreciate any and every donation that I can get, but more so to the PayPal if you do have PayPal. I don't know why it says wrong number. Somebody else called that number. Someone else called that number. Because if that number isn't working, then we're going to have a problem, because I'm not giving out my real number. So if that number isn't working, I have no idea. All right, call it now. Nope, I got a 919 number. I have a 919 number that called. That is the only one I have that called today. Call it again now. See what happens. That's one thing I haven't had a problem with is the phone. The last call I received was 627. So I did miss that one. So, but call me right now. I'm not giving out my. I refuse to give out my real number again. What's going on, Norman? What's good with you, Mr. Norman Boy? What's going on, family? Ray Edwards in the chat. What's going on, Ray? I don't care about Gus Malzahn or Malzahn Gus. Yo. Hold on one second. Can you hear me? Hold on one second. Can you hear me? Hello? For some reason I can't hear. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
For some reason my Bluetooth isn't connecting for some unexplained reason. So hopefully it won't distort. What's going on, brother? Hello? Hello? I can't hear you right now.
Disconnected.
Say something?
Yeah.
Now I can hear you.
You hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you pretty good right now. What's going on, brother?
I'm just. What you doing?
You have to talk up a little louder, though.
Can you hear me better?
Yep.
So how you feeling, man, about that video? I've seen that video too with the OC.
I like the video. I like his energy, but it's not the video that I like more than I see his body of work. Anybody can talk. Anyone can talk.
Yeah.
I've seen. I was able to
Yeah.
see his body of work. I was able to see what he has done. So I care more about that than I care about the video.
So I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
I know it's early. You know, we still have 8 months before the season starts. If you were to predict how many games we win next year, what would your prediction be?
If his offense resembles anything like it did what was he at La Tech?
SMU.
I'm SMU, sorry. If his offense resembles anything like it did at SMU, 10 or 11 wins, easy. There's no reason why we should have won 10 or 11 games this year. We have the talent. We have the worst coach. We had the worst offensive coaching staff in the ACC for the past 5 years. Or 4 years.
I mean, I agree 100%. I think, I know, I mean, I see so much, I see a lot of people down on the team, down on Manny Diaz.
I'm down on Manny.
Rightfully so.
I'm down on him. I'm disgusted.
And I agree.
I'm disgusted with Manny.
I agree. I 100% agree. But my thing is, we didn't get blown out in not one game.
So what? We listen, bro. There's not one team that we played on our schedule that we lost to besides Florida that had more talent, that even had equal amount of talent that we had. I could have coached that team to a better record.
And Zoe, we had as much talent as Florida.
Bro, so you're telling me losses to FIU and Duke and Virginia Tech? No, serious?
It's to me.
The bowl game lost to whoever the hell we lost to. No.
To me, no, I agree. That's unacceptable.
That's not
All that is unacceptable.
There's no reason.
But all that is unacceptable. But the thing is, every game was a close game.
I don't care. Every game should have been a blowout. Every game should have been a blowout for Miami. That's the problem.
But every game was a close game with one of the worst offenses in the country.
I'm not disagreeing with you. Anything that resembles what Lassie did at SMU, I see 10 or 11 wins. I agree with you 110%.
Exactly. Yeah.
But what I am saying is, it is unacceptable. It is unacceptable for what the product that Manny Diaz put out last year. It is unacceptable.
Absolutely.
And it's his fault.
Absolutely.
There's no
100%.
reason. We should have blew every team. It shouldn't have been close losses. We should have blew every team out by at least 14 points that we played last year.
Where he messed up, I think his first mess up was game 1, where he started Jaron Williams.
His first mess up was running his mouth talking shit as a spoiled rich kid and not understanding Miami. Just because your mama and daddy are rich does not mean you understand Miami. Okay? He was in a rich part of Miami. He sold me a bag of goods. He didn't understand the struggle of the inner city of Miami. So he sold me a bag of goods. Like Manny is Miami. No, Manny is privileged Miami. Miami is like the second or third poorest metropolitan state in the country. If you think I'm lying, go pull it up. It is like the second or third poorest metropolitan state in the country. I mean, city in the country. I'm talking about metropolitan city when it's big cities like Atlanta and all that. So when you look at that, yeah, Manny understood the rich parts of Miami. He didn't understand anything about those kids from the inner city. And it showed.
I mean, I think what, and I've heard you say this before or earlier in the past few shows is he just cannot falter next year in the beginning of the season. He's got to start 3-0.
If he loses game
3-0, and he should start. I mean, I'm 100% with you. Like next year, our defense should be. To me, our defense should be better next year.
But you know what? I don't care if it's worse. It doesn't even matter if it's worse. If we drop from 13 to 20, what was LSU defense rated at this year?
LSU was 20, I believe, around like number 20.
Around like number 20, and they won a national championship.
I'm not sure.
I don't know what they were ranked there. I just know their defense was not. It was not top of the 29th. I don't hear LSU fans complaining about firing their defensive coordinator. You know why? Because LSU knew how to put points on the damn board. That's why.
I mean, hopefully with Lashley, it happens. If it doesn't happen, Manny's gone. That's it. You know, it's either going to happen. We score points, we get better, we win games, or he's going to be gone.
Exactly. And please hit the like button. If you don't like the chat, hit the dislike button. Maybe somebody else will. I get likes and I get dislikes, so it doesn't even. It is what it is. If you like the content, you like what I bring. I come in almost every single day. I mean, out of 365 days a year, I'm probably here 300 of them.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead, my brother.
Guys, you have to support Zoe. Like, literally, he's the only guy out here putting out content almost every single day. He's providing us entertainment to talk about the team we love. And he's working really hard. We got to support him. Or we should support him. It's very important.
I appreciate it, man. Listen, man. I like to talk trash and have fun, but I gotta say, it's reasons people don't like me. I don't give everybody the ass kissing I don't give everybody the ass kissing thing, but at least I'm here and I'm consistent. I can guarantee you out of 3, you go look at my videos. Out of 365 days, I probably did. I'm close to 300 days consistently.
No, absolutely. Guys, people watching right now, donate at least one time a month.
I tell people a cup of coffee a month.
I mean, at least one time a month. $5 donation.
But if not, the channel going to keep going. I told people that I was going to get my system back up and running, and with with minimum donations, I got my system back up and running, and still haven't gotten my Samsung back, and I got another desktop coming up, and I got my camcorder that'll be here, and I think March, so I can film the spring game. I don't know if I'm filming the spring game live this year though, because the last year I did it, even though it wasn't great, it had a lot of people on. I'm not doing that again this year and not getting anybody to at least donate something. I refuse. I'll sit there and enjoy it myself. What's going on, Hurricane Logan? What's good with you? But yeah, I mean, it's about being consistent and I'm gonna do. I have a few auctions that I'm thinking about doing. I have a few. I got 45. I got 91 watching, 45 likes, and 8 dislikes. Can we get some of those likes up, please? All you gotta do is hit the X button on the top right hand of your screen. Hit the like button. You don't even have to leave the chat. But I'm doing some. I think about auctioning some things off. Jay Blaze might be mad at me because I'm thinking about auctioning off one of my U's. So he may be mad at me for that. Hopefully not. But I'm thinking about auctioning off one of my U's. See that U that's behind me? That has the 1219 on it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about. I have another one. I'm thinking about doing a raffle. Thinking about doing a raffle on that. I have a few more things I'm thinking about raffling off. I have some new merchandise that is going to be sick. I have I'm not gonna say his name, but he's in the chat. He drew up an image for me that is just like, oh my gosh, it is like badass. And the first piece of merchandise I'm coming out with this year is hashtag 1219 built different. It's gonna be a badass logo.
No, I got you.
And I also have some glasses like these that I've ordered that I'm gonna have the 1219 U family put on, and I'm gonna give away maybe 20 or 30 pair of those. So it's gonna be some things that I do.
No, I got you. But 100%, I really think people, whoever's watching, support Zoe. He's providing us with great content. It's very important. He's working really hard. He's putting in that work. He's giving us entertainment. We gotta support Zoe.
I appreciate. And no, I did not ask him to call in and say that. For anybody who might say,
no, he did not. He did not ask me. I just feel like it's important that we support people who's basically providing us with entertainment damn near every day.
I'm also that's why I'm gonna start. I hear a lot of Miami fans get mad at me, but I'm gonna start doing Florida videos, Florida State videos. I have an Alabama guy that I'm gonna start working with, doing some SEC videos. I'm gonna work with Mark doing some. I think what's Michigan in there? Big 12 or Big 10?
Big 10.
Big 10. I'm gonna do some Big 10. I'm gonna do some. Yeah, my PayPal is working. I'm gonna do some Big 10 videos. I'm gonna branch out to a few more fans. I'll always wearing my Miami Hurricane gear, but if I can't get Miami fans to help Bill, then I have to go other places.
Now I feel you, bro.
But one person I will not is that clown that look like Pookie that do videos for Florida State. Don't mention that clown's name on my channel. Because I've never disrespected it. I've never disrespected that little skinny bitch, ever. And he disrespected me the other night on his channel. I guess trying to get clout off of me. Bro, show your subscribers. I can do Florida State videos and just by themselves and get more subscribers than you have right now. I can start next week and get more subscribers than you might have, and you've been doing it for over a year.
How many you got right now, though?
A little over 13,100 or something.
I remember when you were at like 2,000 or 3,000.
Yeah.
I remember. And you were and you were thinking of ways on how to grow. You were asking the channel, hey, how do I grow? And now you're at 13,000, man. That's a big accomplishment, man. A lot of hard work.
Yeah, I get a lot of people to subscribe. I need to start doing more uploads. That's another reason why I got the OBS, so I can do the uploads and do the editing and stuff. Right now, I want to be showing games in the background, which I know how to do. I know how to show interviews in the background. I just have to figure out who I can do it with. Right now, I know I can do it with Canesville, but there's a few more people that I need. And I wish I had somebody I could talk to offline who really knows OBS.
No, I feel you, brother.
Oh, I'm gonna have to check the PayPal. My PayPal is working. I can promise you that. But I'll check it. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing more uploads. I'm gonna start doing more, but I want to do the uploads when I can edit.
Yeah.
So
editing, because I used to edit videos and stuff myself back in the day. It's once you learn how to do it, it's not that difficult. It's not. It just takes a little bit of time on how to perfect it.
oh man, if 13,000 subscribers gave $1 a month, Coop gives good uploads. What? Hey, listen, I love all these other channels, but goodness gracious, stop giving everybody. Coop is my guy. But listen, this is why I say this. I don't get this. People don't show me the same love on other channels as I consistently allow people to show other channels love on my channel. Coop is my guy. Coop helped me with my computer here and with everything. But Coop doesn't have time. He doesn't have time. Coop works a lot. And
I'm going to tell you, Zoe, my suggestion, I'm not sure if I should tell you on the live stream or I should tell you on the phone. I have some suggestions for you. Maybe I should tell you in private. I'm not sure if I should tell you.
go ahead. You can say it in public. We family.
I mean, I really think, man, like all these live streams, man, you should go on Patreon.
I don't.
And have people and have people man.
I don't want to force people to pay. I don't want to force people to pay. If I have to, no, serious. If I have to force you to pay, because I know a lot of people.
No, you still can do stuff on YouTube, but you should have exclusive content on Patreon.
I don't want that though. I don't want that. I don't. If people like what I give, man, I did it for the. I have 4,000. Time out. Unknown Face said, "Do the spring game for the bag." I had 4,000 people in the chat last year got under $200 in donations for the spring game. I had over 4,000. I had over 4,000 live watching. $200 in donations.
Yeah.
That's not a bag.
That's
not even a satchel. I don't want all these different platforms, man. Yeah, you did donate. Listen, man, if I give content, I want to give it to. I don't want nobody to have to pay for content. I just feel like, why should I have to make you pay for it if you know I'm going to give it to you here? Just show a little love, that's all. show me the same love you would show Coach Coop and some of the other guys. That's all I ask. But no, I'm not going to go on Patreon. If I get breaking news, I'm going to break it here. And if people, you know what I'm saying, decide that they want to, if people decide that they want to donate, then those crack donuts, yeah, those we spent. Indigo, I think we spent 180 of that 200 on them crack donuts. They had some crack. We call them crack donuts at Duffy's. And I took a big loss at Duffy's. People don't realize that. I took like a $400 or $500 loss at Duffy's. So this year when I do the family reunion, you're gonna pay for the family reunion and you're gonna pay for your food, or you just won't come.
No, I feel you, man. I feel you, brother. I feel you. I'm a firm believer in capitalism. I'm a firm believer in knowing your value, and I know your value, and I feel like you deserve it.
I had somebody who wanted this hat because nobody's ever seen this hat. I don't know how many people, but nobody can't find this hat. And I had somebody who offered me some good money for this hat, and I just would not sell it because I can't even find it again. And I'm definitely gonna put built different and attitude personified. It's gonna be built different on one side and attitude personified on the other. But somebody offered me pretty good money for this hat. So, but I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you, man, and I appreciate you asking people to donate, man, and I truly appreciate it, my brother. Thank you so much.
Again, family, support Zoe.
All right, man, and let everybody know who you are. Let everybody know who you are in the chat. Let everybody know who you are in the chat. Let everybody know who you are in the chat.
This is Saeed.
All right, my
Saeed,
brother.
I'm one of the moderators. Support Zoe.
Thank you, Saeed, man. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you so much, bro.
Peace. I'll see you, brother.
Yeah, a lot of people tell me that I beg a lot, and Saeed and a lot of people have told me to go over to Patreon, and I refuse to do it. I just feel like, if you love me, you love me. If you don't, you don't. Now, I'm about to call you out. Willis, you know I'm live right now, and you send me a video to watch right now while I'm live, like I'm about to watch the video right now. You know I'm calling you out, right? You know I'm calling you out, right, Big Will? Phone lines are still open. And I don't even think we're gonna hit 100 tonight, man. I may get off early tonight, man. Cause I don't even see us hitting 100 tonight, so I might get off early. I thought coming on talking about this might, you know what I'm saying, speak some. I'll tell you what I am going to do though. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you my quarterback prediction right now. I truly believe that Nikosi Perry is going to win the quarterback position. That's just my opinion. I believe that. I also believe that Jarren Williams is going to transfer. And I also believe that Tate Martell is going to transfer or get married or go on some reality TV show. I talked about all the early recruits that we got in so far. I can see. I'm with you on that Hurricane Logan, Koski, Machota, and on TVD. I believe Jarren will transfer probably before the spring even starts. I also believe that I'm predicting that we have a top 40 offense this year. And the reason why I'm predicting that we have a top 40 offense this year is because I truly believe that watching this guy's offense and listening to his interview today, he is not going to sit. Just watching his offense, he is not going to sit back and allow us to just be lethargic. It's gonna be go, go, go. I believe we're gonna have a top 40. Listen, we have all the talent in the world to be a top 40 offense. We have great talent at running back. We have two great tight ends with another young stud coming in at tight end. We are loaded at receiver, and I don't think the offensive line will be any problem because of how quick Lashley gets the ball out. How quick they get the ball out. I believe we will be a top 40 offense this year. As a matter of fact, I am willing to you name it, you name something. You name something, and I may put it on the line for something that you got. You name something in here that you might want, and I may be willing to put it on the line for something that you have. But I am predicting a top 40 offense. I am predicting a top 20 defense. Some people say our defense may get better. I think our defense will get a little bit worse. And the only reason is because we're going to score so much. Those are my predictions going into next year. So I truly believe we'll be a top 40 offense. I have no idea. He said spam. I don't know. But only can play. What's going on, John? What's good with you, man? Thank you, man. I wanted to get my bike for my birthday, but I had like 800 people in the chat, and I didn't raise enough money to get my bike. But I have lost 9 pounds since last Saturday. Drinking this green stuff and nasty, yucky stuff. It's 7-2 Kane. It's 7-2. It's not the culture. It's not the culture that I heard him talk about. I saw his offense at SMU. So it's not the culture. I heard, that's why I wasn't sold. So you got to realize, when you say you've heard that, the last two coaches in Mark Richt, I didn't want him at all, especially as a play caller, because I knew he was horrible. And I didn't want Dan Enos. I knew nothing about him. And then when I seen the offense that he ran, I thought he would be a bad offensive coordinator. I just gave him a shot because that's what you're supposed to do as a fan of the football team. This guy right here, Lashley, I see his offense. I see how up based. What A1? Next time you do that, you're getting blocked. Next time A1 do that, just block him. Next time he do that, just block him. No, I haven't heard anything about Kevin Beard as wide receiver coach. Haven't heard anything about that, Norman. Not at all. So I'm not, the last two coaches I weren't in favor of at all. Yeah, the next time he posts something like that, just block him. I ain't saying block him now, but the next time he does something, block him. Stubblefield is staying, so that's a good thing. I don't know why. I'm not saying Ed Reed shouldn't coach, but I'm not focusing on guys that should and shouldn't coach for Miami right now. Those are pipe dreams. Like coach, like thinking about guys that should or maybe shouldn't coach right now. Those are pipe dreams. That's another issue I'm having is When I go live, there's nothing in the title because I don't know how to set it up with OBS to where I can put what I'm talking about. So that's another problem that I'm having. So those are things that I'm gonna have to take a week or two off eventually, so I can get this whole unless Indigo wants to call me and help me set it up. Oh, my bad. I apologize for that. I apologize for that, Hurricane Logan. I don't know why breaking news Barry Jackson can't set up my why he can't set up my OBS. I don't know why he can't set my OBS as smart as he's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? As smart as breaking news Barry's supposed to be. Yes, goodness gracious. Yes, I most definitely did. I got a $50 donation. I got a $50 donation from Logan. Thank you so much, Logan. And I got another $5 donation from Roderick G1, my boy G1. Thank you, G1. Appreciate that so much, my brother. Thank you guys for hitting the PayPal, man. No, I just didn't check it. That's my fault. Anybody else want to send some $50 donations? They're all $50 donations, all $5 donations are acceptable. $1 and $2 donations are no longer acceptable because Roderick and Logan has set the bar for 5 or better. I was just messing with you guys, man. Anything you guys want to donate. It is what it is. I appreciate it, man. Got 104 in the chat right now. Still don't have 100. Still don't have 100 likes. I don't like that. But I got 9 dislikes, so I must have pissed some people off. Logan has always been a booster, man. Hey, TNG wants. Hey, TNG wants to say I better take them $2 donations, man. Hey, Team G1, throw your streaming thing in the channel as well. What's going on, Mr. Williams? What's good with you, man? Well, I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean, if they love me, they hate me. It is what it is. I'm gonna start doing University of Georgia videos every single week. I'm gonna start doing University of Georgia. I'm gonna do a university. I think I can do a University of Georgia videos. Hold up, time out. I got something for you. I'm gonna get a University of Georgia fan something to think about. At University of Georgia, how many days has it been since the last? I've been YouTube Live. I've been going YouTube Live almost every day this year. I probably missed, you know what I'm saying, maybe 50 days or something like that. Somewhere around that. How many days has it been between national championships for the University of Georgia? How many days has it been? How many days has it been, Georgia fans? How many days has it been? Would you like me to tell you how many days it's been? No, I did days. I didn't do years. I did days. I'm going to tell you how many days it has been since the last time you guys have seen a national championship. 14,600 days. And counting. 14,600 days. 14,600 days since the last time you. 14,000. Hey, block them. Block them. Block them. Hold up. Hold on. Getting tired of that. $14,600 days. See Miami. It's been 6,935 days for Miami. Let me see how many for Georgia Tech. Well, if you hear echo, you're the only one who's told me you heard echo tonight. So if you hear echo, then your phone is broke. I'm not changing nothing. Hold on, time out. It's 365 days in a year, right? 365 times 40. 14,600 days. It's 365 days in a year. Time 40 years. That's 14,600 days. I mean, well, if it's echo, you just gonna hear echo tonight. I'm not fixing nothing. It hadn't been echoing all night, so I'm not gonna worry about a little bit of echo. If it's echoing, I apologize. I'm not worrying about a little bit of echo. It is what it is. That was my fan. That was my fan. See? That's probably what you're hearing. That's my fan. I'm not turning my air conditioner on because it's too cold. But I'm kind of warm. So that's my fan. Did you just tell me I need to answer my phone? Is that what you said? I know doggone well Calvin Bosley did not just tell me I need to answer my phone. I know he didn't tell me I need to do something. You need to donate with Hurricane Logan and what's the and G21 just donated to my account then. How people demand you do something? Well, bro, I'm not. Hey, listen. How you do? So you can say it. So what you should have said is, bro, I done tried to hit you up about 5 times because the Google app is not working right. I done tried to hit you up about 5 times, and I don't. First off, I don't see where you hit me up 5 times. I don't. You got to make sure you're down the right number, or maybe it's not working for your phone. Maybe it's not working for your phone because the last number I see was 653. I'm not seeing that come through. 6215526. Try it now. Try it now. Cause I haven't seen it come through at all. Calvin, you disrespect me again one more time, bro, I'm gonna slap the shit out you. Call me no damn lady. Hey, do me a favor. Hey, do me a favor. Hey, cause if it's not coming through, it's not my fault. I have no idea why some calls are coming through and some calls aren't. But right now, I'm not getting $2 donation for Hurricane Logan. Ontario song is You Don't Have to Call by Usher. Somebody else call that number. And let me see if Calvin's phone working right.
Yo.
Who is this?
I was on earlier, Saeed.
I'm trying to figure. He just told me he called my number and it's not going through. I'm trying to figure out, is he calling 321?
I called about 3 times.
Yeah, I seen your missed calls. Remember I told you that? I just wasn't looking down. But I'm not seeing any of his, so I'm gonna see if he called again. Appreciate it. All right.
All right, bro.
Somebody call the phone real quick. Like somebody call 803-621-5526. Somebody call that, please. My take was Jaron Williams was drunk and he missed it. And to be honest with you, John, I don't care anymore. It's last year. I want to see what happens. I want to see what happens this year. I wonder why it's ringing. Hello?
What's up, Zoe? This D Howard.
I wonder why Calvin Boston can't get through.
I don't know. Maybe he got a cheap phone line. He went the wrong company.
Yeah, I think he called him 321. I think he's calling 321 instead of 621.
He might have a problem reading numbers.
I don't know.
What you thinking about our new offensive line coach?
I'm not sold on him. I'm sold on the system.
To be real, I do like the system, but I ain't getting excited because I was excited for Dan Enos.
Why were you excited for Dan Enos? Well, I just got a dislike from Calvin Bostic. I can promise you one of them 3 dislikes came from Calvin Bostic. Why were you
He
excited for
was gonna
Enos?
run a spread. They said they were gonna open the offense up and he was gonna run a spread. It was full goal.
Time
And then
out.
after like
That's not what I'm asking you. I'm not letting you off with them cheap bullshit ass answers. You already know that. What have you ever seen? Have you ever seen Dan Enos run a spread offense?
Fuck, I never seen Dan Enos run an offense. He was a quarterback coach at Alabama, but he did come in and say he gonna run a spread coach.
That's not what. That's hey. I can come in. I can come in and tell you I'm a bench press 500 pounds. If you ain't never seen me do it before, you gonna believe me?
Hey, it was on me. I went for it. I believed in our coach because I was sold on Dan Enos, on Manny Diaz.
I understand.
Like, I'm getting the offense that.
I understand why you were sold on Manny. I understand why you were sold on Manny.
I'm getting offense. Manny Diaz was like, I'm getting the offense that's gonna be just aggressive as my defense.
And I wasn't sold on Enos. I wasn't sold on Enos. Okay? The only thing I thought was decent about Enos was he was about to get the job at Alabama. But I was not sold on Dan Enos. The difference is, right now, I can go pull up Lashley numbers. You can go watch his film. Weston have a great breakdown on his film, his tempo, how fast they get to the line of scrimmage, their spread. He has a great breakdown, and you can actually see that. You can't see any of that on Enos. You can't see. Only good film you see on Enos is Arkansas. That's my point. That's why I wasn't so. That's the difference in between Lashley and Enos. Is I can actually go look at film of an offense that's designed for Miami. It's not what they say they're going to do. He's doing what he's already doing. He runs a spread. He runs a high-octane, high-tempo offense. You see what I'm saying?
And my second point, I understand exactly what you're saying. And I seen that, and I went back and watched all. The one thing I like, I actually see him making adjustments. Like, if you go back and watch the tape, I knew offensive coordinator, you see them make adjustments during the game. If you go back and watch the film, I was like, for the first time, I'm going back to watch film. Forget listening to everybody else's word. I went back and watched film. I just don't know if it's going to work at a bigger school.
Why wouldn't it work at a bigger school? The spread is ran at every big school.
We've been going against a lot of teams that make adjustments, and we just don't. And
what does that have to do with Lashley?
It got a lot.
It has nothing. No, it doesn't. It has absolutely nothing to do with Lashley.
You're black.
No, hear what I'm saying?
I'm not getting my hopes up.
Well, I mean, I never got my hopes up. Ain't nobody tell you to get your hopes up for Rick. I told you about Rick from day one, and I told you about Enos for day one. That's your fault for getting your hopes up. I'm getting my hopes up this time. Let's see if I'm 3 for 3. I told you about Rick.
Well, I hope so. I know you.
I told you about Rick, right?
I went. Yeah.
I told you about Rick.
Hey, look. I believe what you said with Rick. I had my faith in Enos also had a lot to do with my faith in Diaz.
My faith in Enos, I had no faith in Enos. I was giving Enos a shot. I had no faith in Enos. I was giving him a shot because he was coming from Alabama. All right.
And the next thing I wanted to say, all them people who were Jarren Williams fans, I hope y'all hold him accountable.
They will never do that.
Because a lot of stuff coming out now.
They will never do that.
A lot of stuff coming out now.
I argued with a guy the other night that he told me that Jarren that Nikoski Perry shooting dice is way worse than Jarren Williams smoking weed and failing 2 drug tests and showing up to the bowl game drunk.
That's because he ain't grew up in our neighborhood.
I'm
He
like,
grew up in
bro,
my neighborhood.
it ain't about the neighborhood. It's about one was an NCAA, three was NCAA violations, and nothing Nikosi Perry did ever, nothing that he's done, he has been suspended for NCAA violation.
It's all about show and prove. What Nikosi Perry did wrong this year?
My thing is he's never been suspended.
He completely was off social media. He didn't do nothing wrong. This man, I honestly don't know what the big problem is with him.
I know what it is.
And
I know what it is. The same thing it is with me.
I don't know.
The same thing it is with me. He too real.
Because he went to Zoe.
No, he's too. No, he's not so pound. He's not so pound. Everybody who
it ain't because
he's not so
pound.
pound.
Because he's too real. Because he
listen to me. You can be too real. Listen to me, man. Listen to me. The young man has locks. He has locks in his hair, right? He's not conventional. He doesn't have a clean cut, clean shave. He has tattoos everywhere, including the tattoo of the U. And he's a quarterback for the University of Miami. And Jaron Williams has a clean fade. I don't think he has a tattoo nowhere unless he has one on his lower back or something. There you go. And another thing that bugged me out is most of these guys are from Florida.
Tate Martell got all kind of tattoos.
Who? Tate Martell?
For Tate Martell, he got all kind of tattoos.
Time out though. Now you're going to it. Now you're talking about a different subject though. Doesn't matter if Tate Martell has tattoos. He's allowed to have tattoos. He's allowed to do. He's allowed to do TV reality shows. He's allowed to do TV reality shows. He's allowed not to show up to practices when he loses competition. He's allowed to do those things.
Well, that all falls on the coaches, man.
Hey, I'm not going. Hey,
They need to take control of the program.
This is why people don't like me. My bad. He does have a tattoo on his shoulder. It's on his shoulder. It's like it's almost like the tattoos on me. You can damn near barely see him because I'm so black. It's on his shoulder, so you can damn near barely see it. You know what I'm saying? It's way up here.
And everybody talking about transfer quarterback. We don't need no damn transfer quarterback. We got a quarterback if they start him.
Listen, I already told. Follow a donation from Chug Mugger. Chug Mobber. First time I'm hearing you. Hello, Zoe. Do you think Manny will let the new OC make the call on the quarterback, or will Manny show favoritism again and pick his?
Oh God.
Let me explain something to you, man. This is why Manny Diaz and Blake James do not want Alonzo Highsmith in Miami. This is why they don't. Because you're going to have a real football guy who's forgotten more about football than Manny Diaz and Blake James know combined. So this is why they don't want him in Miami. But there are still talks. Do I believe that he'll interfere? I believe he may, but I also believe the boosters are telling him, you do what you want to do, and you F up, you fired. I don't care who your pappy is. Who that baby pappy? I believe that too.
I'm hoping.
Did you hit the like button when you came on?
The coordinator I've been hit the like button, man.
You know, I just had to ask.
Always hit the like button.
I'm just asking.
I always hit the like button.
Thank you, my brother. Appreciate it.
I click in, and if I have to watch a show after I got off of work, I still hit the like button.
You know what I would like to see too, and I keep saying this. You know what I like to see y'all do, because I see it all over YouTube. I would like to see you guys like go into after the video. Go type something. Take you 30 seconds. Give me your thought. Give me your thoughts. So if people that didn't hear you on the phone call, or people that's not watching a live, You know who do that a lot? You know who do it a lot? Gator fans. Mark Dudley always does. All of my mods don't even do it. I barely get my mods to go in and comment in the comment section once the video is uploaded. I know I ask for a lot of things and get none, so I might as well ask for a lot. Go in the comment section once the video is uploaded and tell me your and tell me what you might want to talk about the next video. I'll read every comment.
I know I'm for the first time in my life financially unfit. We already paid for our season ticket.
You said financially you set.
Good or bad, I'm going.
You said financially you set.
Financially I'm found.
Y'all just heard that, right? Y'all see that PayPal? Y'all see that PayPal? I'm waiting for that donation.
Hey, I already done donated to you, man. I done donated plenty of times.
No, I'm waiting. No, I don't care nothing. How could you say? How could you Wayne say? I don't care nothing about that. I don't care nothing about that. I don't care nothing about that.
I'm just saying, for the first time, I'm financially in position where I was able to put money aside and pay for season tickets.
You didn't have to do that. You could have just let me know what games you wanted to go to, and I probably would have gave you some tickets. I'm gonna give away more tickets this year. My goal is I might not make one home game this year. My goal is to do like remember the John Madden bus? I want to make all the road games this year.
Yeah.
I want to make all the road. I want to be a road warrior this year.
Besides, it's cheaper to buy season tickets than to just wait and buy Florida State tickets or something.
I go to that game.
Tickets.
I got my season tickets. I got my. You see my what's name? I already got my thing. My early season tickets renewal.
And I know a lot of people. I
appreciate it, Jay.
For the first time, like me and my family, I was like, okay, I'm getting season tickets. My wife went back to work. She out of school. The first thing I did was get them tickets.
Well, I've been getting season tickets. I told people, and I don't care. You can ask anybody. I told people, and I've given away more season tickets. I've given away every single season ticket for the past 2 years, I've given away all of them. I've given away all of them. I've given away every single season ticket for the past 2 years. And like I say, no disrespect, no other YouTuber. I'm the only one that has season tickets. And I've given away every single one of them for the past 2 years. Giving them away.
Oh, I know. I've been watching the show for the longest. I know you give them away.
But I am the worst YouTuber in the world. I beg, I this, I that.
Come on, man. There's like a very few people who say that, man. There's a bunch of idiots who say a lot of things. Like one time I was listening to your show, and by the way, I hope the dude listening, the guy who threatened his daughter.
Don't even mention it. Don't even talk about it.
Dude.
Do me a favor. Do me a favor. I don't want to revisit that.
All right.
Yeah, I don't want to revisit that.
Because I was listening to the show. I'm just saying.
I don't want to revisit it. I don't want to revisit it. I'm serious. I don't even want to revisit that. That's the type of time I'm on with that right now. I appreciate it. I appreciate the acknowledgement of it, but nah, don't even revisit that, my brother. I'm trying to do good vibes.
Well, all right, so I gotta get the kids out of the car. The wife just pulled up. Thank you for taking my call.
Appreciate my brother. Thank you, man. Appreciate the love you always show to the channel, my brother. Tell your wife I said hello.
All right, man.
All right, bro.
All right, I'll tell her.
All right, bro.
Yeah.
So you remember Enos would always bring Perry up when everyone was praising JW? That's because Enos wanted to play Perry. But just like 786 Kane said, though, it did not matter who he played in that sorry-ass offense. It didn't matter who he played. The offense was trash. The offense was trash, man. I'm surprised I can't get nobody in the chat tonight, man. I might go on vacation. Y'all think I should take a vacation? Y'all think I should take about a month or two off? Y'all think I was taking about 2 months off? Maybe I do a couple collabs with PSK and Pete or something. Hey, my beard game post, my beard game post I posted this morning just got 1,000 likes. They love me. I think they love me. I'm not doing a 1219 cruise. EJ, I'm not doing a 1219 cruise. I got robbed on the 1219 Duffy's event. I'm not doing a 1219 cruise. Listen here, man. I ain't doing nothing like that. Listen here, man. I am not wasting. I'm not throwing away no more money. If it ain't profitable, I'm not doing it. I could promise you that. I'm not doing no 1219. I could barely get people to donate $2 to the channel. Who the hell gonna do a cruise? A 1219 cruise. Bro, I can barely get people to donate $2 to the channel, EJ. Yeah, the host, that's his third or fourth national championship. Might be his fifth. I'm almost. Let me see how many subscribers I have. I can say I'm gonna go to my Western name real quick, like. I ain't gonna lie. Post game, I get 600-700 people in these live chats, man. Those be fun. I got 13,190 subscribers. I got 13,190 subscribers. And a lot of them came from Uncle Lou. I'm not even gonna lie to you. A lot of them came from. I say almost 2,000 came from Uncle Lou. I'm not doing no doggone. Calvin, you owe me an apology. Calvin, you owe me an apology for calling me a female. You owe me an apology for that, bro. On some real stuff, man. I ain't never disrespected you. You owe me an apology on that, man. Or a lady, whatever you want to call me. I'm far from lady. Ain't shit feminine about me. All right, well, I apologize then. And you dialed a wrong number. Because as soon as I asked somebody else to call, they called and it wrong, so you dialed the wrong number. I'm not doing no long motorcycle rides, man. My body too tired. I'm really trying to get back in shape. I'm going to bed early tonight though. But like I say, I'm thinking of. Is there anything? I'm thinking about auctioning off a few things. I don't know what. But I'm definitely thinking about auctioning off a few things. I may auction off that U right there, even though Jay Blaze would be mad at me. But I'm thinking about it's real heavy. It's made out of wood. I'm thinking about auctioning that off. I have a few more nice things because I need to raise some money for a few more financial difficulties that I need to take care of before next month. So I'm definitely thinking about auctioning off a few things. If there's anyone interested in, buying a raffle ticket or anything, yeah, I'm definitely thinking about auctioning off a few things. He said, lady answer. I said I apologize. I said I apologize when he said that. Natty Boy. Who is Nat? I'm talking about the wholesome one. But if he's coming on at 8, I might as well get off right now. Let me check. I hadn't even checked to see so. I don't see anything in his community. I don't see anything in his community. The fan is why it's echoing. The fan is, I turn the fan away from me. That's why it's echoing. I'm also thinking about auctioning off my Samsung tab with a watch, the tab with the watch, my tablet and the watch with the hurricane logos and everything on it, and a Note 8 would go with it. So I'm also thinking about doing that as well. I went down to 78 watches, so I might as well go ahead and get off. So yeah. So yeah, there are some things that I need to continue to work on, man. To get this thing going. If there's anybody out there who knows anything that who can guide me through some of the OBS, it would greatly be appreciated. But like I said, there are some things that I am definitely going to get rid of. I am going to auction off. There will be some things that I am most definitely going to auction off. I don't know. I mean, sell raffle tickets for. I have no idea what it's going to be yet, but I'm going to sell some raffle tickets. Because there are still a few more things that I need to get taken care of, so that I can get out of this funk that I am in. Besides that, I have survived over $70,000 in debt last year, and survived it by busting my ass and working my ass off, and still was able to upgrade my system and do things like that. Sorry about keep moving that camera. No, never. Those two jerseys are going nowhere. I will have to be homeless before I auction off those jerseys. That 47 and 52 is not going anywhere. That's not going anywhere. That you can't find those two jerseys. Those two you can't find. Not with the autograph signature. Not with their autographs on the bottom of them. No, those aren't going anywhere. Those are going nowhere. Those are going nowhere. Nowhere. Nope. No. I'll just be broke. I'll be homeless, sleeping with those as my blankets. Not happening. Only person I'm talking about is N'Kosi Perry right now. I'm not giving no other quarterback any type of pub this year. Only quarterback, I'll let everybody else focus on every other quarterback. The only quarterback I'm focusing on is N'Kosi Perry. I'm giving him this year, which he has never gotten a fair year. I'm giving N'Kosi this year to win the starting quarterback position, and that's it. That is it. I ain't talking about no other quarterback. I'll let y'all talk about the other quarterbacks. Everybody said I was biased. If you think I was biased to Koski last year, if you think I was biased to N'Kosi Perry last year, wait till you get a load of me this year. Wait till you get a load of me. Until he loses the job or is unfairly screwed again, I am riding with Perry. Period, point blank. No ifs, ands, or sluts about it. Period, point blank. I am riding with Team Perry. Period, point blank. Nothing, no one else but Perry. No one else but Perry. Let me see something. So I'm gonna end this with Post-it by my nephew, man. I'm gonna let you. I just told Brett. Didn't I just? Let me see if I just told Brett no. Brett, didn't I just tell you no on that jersey? Did I not just tell you no? And you asked 3 times, and three times you're gonna hear hell to the no, hell to the no, and then hell to the MFing no. Hell to the MFing no. If you don't, I tell you what, watch The Color Purple, and you'll remember when Oprah Winfrey told the police officer, and she said, hell no. They're not going nowhere. Those jerseys are going nowhere. Almost anything for sale with those jerseys. All right, let me go ahead and play this right here, man.
I'm posting, nigga. It's cut. See your baby on the track. It's cut. Chillin' in the kitchen, nigga. I'm posting, nigga. Chillin' on the block, trying to get it. Posting, nigga. Chillin' in the strip club all night.
Low battery. Please charge.
Oh, we got low battery. Got low battery.
Chillin' in the kitchen, nigga. I'm posting, nigga.
Low battery.
Chillin' in the strip.
Low battery. Please charge.
That's what we posted, nigga. That's them they posted, nigga. Chillin' in the kitchen. Got them coming in for the low pay. 23 for the peak. But I let it go for 34. Boy, I'm capping. When they come to get money, boy, I'm about to action. If you try to ride, boy, just know that a nigga packin'. Like
No, you don't.
Try me if you want to. Uncle Sam gon' scream, hey. 305 got good, yeah. Dad's bag came from the bay. Confidential from LA. The baddest strippers come from the A. I'm just being honest. Baddest bitch worked the finest. She walked out in the products. She seen Louis on my wallet. Stole the car, fuck the driver. Niggas know I be wildin'. Kinda said fuck the stylist. Cause I love all designer.
Hey, if you got $1,000 for the number 52 jersey, you get through $5 in the PayPal. I ain't even trying to hear that nonsense you talking about. I ain't trying to hear that when you talking about Gail.
I only got those, nigga. Chillin' in the kitchen, nigga. I'm posted, nigga.
I ain't trying to hear what you talking about, Gail.
Chillin' in the strip club all night with it. She posted,
Talking about you got 1,000. You got 1,000 for the jersey. But you ain't even throw $1. Boy, you better listen to me.
She been in the strip club all night with it. She posted, nigga. That's if we posted, nigga. That's them they posted, nigga. Niggas always talking Medellin. Need to pay attention to the bean. 4-5 might split the spleen. Take a private trip overseas. I got folks in Jamaica, nigga. Make them come over to shake a nigga. Just got a call from my little Haitian nigga. Told me just go ahead, be patient, nigga. I know that I got it coming in. Call my phone, nigga, round 10. Got my little nigga at the door. Don't knock if it ain't 10 or more. I be chasing that check, nigga. Steady counting up that cash. I ain't worried about nothing else. Only thing I need is that bag. Chillin' in the kitchen whippin', nigga. I'm posted, nigga. Chillin' on the block trying to get it. I'm posted, nigga. Chillin' in the strip club all night with it. She posted, nigga. That's if we posted, nigga. That's them they posted, nigga. Chillin' in the kitchen whippin', nigga. I'm posted, nigga. Chillin' on the block trying to get it. Posted, nigga.
I'm trying to find something.
Chillin' in the strip club all night with it. She posted, nigga. That's if we posted, nigga. That's them they posted, nigga.
I'm trying to find something real quick, like, before I hang up. I'm trying to find something real quick, like. Answer all your questions before. Ask all the questions before you answer. What are you talking about? I'm trying to figure out talking about Daryl, so he got 1,000 for the 52 jersey. Shoot, that means he should, shoot. Okay. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that one alone. I ain't even gonna touch that one. I ain't even gonna touch that one. I ain't even gonna touch that one. I'm trying to find something. Might not find it before y'all hang up. But I'm definitely trying to find something. Where is this at? Oh, I wish I could find this. I can't find it. Man, I can't. I'm aggravated right now. I can't find it. Oh, I wish I could find it. I'm going to find this damn thing one day. Oh, man, I can't find this damn thing. This is so frustrating. Like, for real. Trying to find something that you can't find that you know you should be able to find. But it is what it is. But, man, if I could find this right here, it would set me free. Can't find it. All right. TVD, Peyton or transfer can take the job from Koski. Sunshine took it from Kelly. What does one person have to do with the other, man? Kelly Bryant couldn't throw the ball to the broadside of a barn. What does one have absolutely anything to do with the other? No one has taken the job from Perry. They have been given the job, and Perry has earned it, and they have and the only people who have taken the job from Perry is the coaching staff. Oh my God, the hate for Perry. Y'all hate Perry, man. Oh my God. You know what it is? I'm serious, man. You know what y'all gonna do? You know what y'all gonna end up doing for real? You know what y'all gonna end up doing as Hurricane fans? Let me tell you what y'all gonna end up doing as Hurricane fans, man. You're gonna end up having Miami Hurricane players having Miami Hurricane high school football players not even want to come to Miami. That's what you guys are gonna do. That's what you guys are gonna do, man. I'm telling you, that's what you guys are gonna do, man. And when you do it, you ain't gonna have nobody to blame but yourself. This guy has been committed to Miami from day one. And you have nothing but hatred in your heart for Perry. Nothing but hatred. I am like, oh my God. Kelly Bryant couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. That's oh my, bro. Okay. All right. We're going to compare Kelly Bryant and N'Kosi Perry. Kelly Bryant couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. He couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. Oh my gosh. Kelly was way better than who? He was way better than who? Who was Kelly Bryant way better than? Who was Kelly, before I hang up, who was Kelly Bryant way better than? Who was he way better than? Who was he way better than? Who? Who? Who was he way better than? How you, man, miss me. Miss me. Perry has never been given a fair shot. Never. Never. Oh my God. Yeah. You know what, man? Whatever, man. Miss it. Whatever. I can't say I don't care, but y'all sad. Y'all are sad, man. It's just sad, man. It's just sad. It's sad. It's pathetic. What has Perry done? He's never been given a shot. That's what he's done. He's never been given a shot. But he didn't give the job back to Jace. They already, you know what, man? Miss me, bro. So Jarren Williams can stink the last 3 games of the season. Jarren Williams didn't get a ball back to. He didn't get a starting job back to Perry. Huh? He didn't get a starting job at it. They never wanted Perry. Not one time. Every time they asked Manny Diaz always said flat out, Jarren is my guy. We might as well become. I am biased. And I know for a fact that you're biased against Perry. I'm biased because at least I'm biased towards a kid from Miami. Y'all gotta keep rooting for these Alabama kids. Alabama coaches don't even recruit Alabama players. Go ahead, keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it, man. Keep doing it, man. Keep doing it, man. Y'all killing me. Oh my God, I want to die. I'm biased because the kid never got a fair shot. He never got a fair shot. I want 1 year of Perry. I want 1 year. I've never gotten a year. Bye. I'm done. Bye. I'll holler at y'all. Love you guys. I'm out. I am out. Out. Bye. Goodness gracious.